I'm attorney Symone, your legal bestie. And today we're getting into the Christian Gold drama, okay? The Christian Gold update. Oh, and it's going to be a good one. Now, if you're a member, you probably joined the members only live or you watched it. And earlier today, I gifted, if you're a member, if you join, if you're either a current member already, or if you join in the next 48 hours, I am gifting one free background check to members. And to get that background check, you're going to have to join the membership and you need to text me at 214-575-8300. I'm going to say the first 100 members. Okay. The first 100. If you're after 100, I don't know what to tell you. But the first 100, you're going to get a free background check into the person of your choice. You got to give me your email address, give me their name, their date of birth, or their age, either or in the city and state that they live in. I'm going to then run that and get that to you guys. Okay. Oh no, I'm so sorry for the delay. Hold on one second. Let's see. Let me see if I can help that. Let's see. I see we have a delay. I want to make sure everybody is in here. Let me see if I lower. Maybe this might help. Okay, good. So hopefully that helps. All right, guys, we're just going to jump into it. Okay. So Mr. Gold just can't seem to get right. Maybe instead of calling Mr. Gold, we should call him Can't Get Right. Okay. Mr. Can't Get Right. The phone number. Oh, someone says they want the phone number. The phone number is 214-575-8300. It's my office number, 214-575-8300. Text that number if you are a member. You got to give me your YouTube username so I can confirm you're a member. Who you want searched. Give me their name, their age or date of birth, and the city or state that they live in. Hit that like, guys. Oh, we've got over 500. We've got 630 in the chat, but we've only got 100 some likes. Now, let's just get right into it. So Christian Gold, Mr. Can't Get Right. So they're new criminal charges, not civil criminal charges. Those charges are for abandonment. That's right, abandonment of his children. I'm going to put those on the screen here. All right, here's a little screenshot. I'm going to see if I can make it bigger. This is a screenshot. He's abandoned not one, but both of the children that he has with the second child's mother. And I'm going to link the interview that I did with the child's mother. I'm going to link it to this. And what you'll hear in there is she gives her whole story. She gives the background of their dating. She gives all of that. And in that, she talks about the fact that despite this being a $6 million man, see, he told Carlos King that he had a net worth of $6 million. First of all, anyone with a net worth of millions is not going to tell you. They're going to be like, oh, it's Googleable or something like. They're not going to be like, well, it's $6 million. First of all, you own nothing. The people I know that are worth $6 million, they own at least a house. Cars irrelevant. You own no car in your name. You own no home. You live in Jennifer's house, and I've got proof of that. We'll go over that later. But the criminal offense that he's dealing with now is literally abandonment of the children. Now, here's how abandonment law works in the state of Georgia. In the state of Georgia, if you have not seen or supported your child financially in 30 or more days, then the mother or the custodial parent of the child can file abandonment, file a petition for abandonment in the court. As a result, you have to show up and you have to show the court, no, I have supported the kid or I have visited. You can do either or. So what's interesting is with abandonment, if you paid the money, that's sufficient, or if you visited. So you could have seen the kid but not given a darn dollar. And right, somebody's saying they can't hear me. All right, I think y'all can hear me. Yep, y'all can hear me. Okay. So yeah, that's your one last. Brag about the millions. Somebody said he brags about the millions he makes and can't do right by his children. Exactly. That's a huge problem. That is a huge problem. So furthermore, so he's got to show those two things. This hearing is Monday. Oh, and there's more. There's more about the court proceedings. We've got another proceeding. So the first one that we're going to address is the abandonment. Because guys, since I did that live at noon for the members, there's more. Oh, there's more. But I want to make sure you guys are clear on the abandonment. So the abandonment has to show those two things. Now, just to let you guys know, here's how I think that abandonment situation is going to shake out. He ain't going to jail. The only way he will go to jail is if he does not show up, then they're going to issue a warrant for his arrest for failure to appear. Okay. But here we go. But I believe he's going to show up at that hearing. And when he shows up, he's likely going to, let me put this up. Hold on. He's going to say either, oh, Your Honor, them ain't my kids, because he's a real classy man. Either, Your Honor, them ain't my kids, or he's going to do a, Your Honor, I shouldn't have to pay because we don't have a court order that where a judge has set a specific amount for child support. Because see, what has happened is what they agreed that he would pay $2,200 a month, and he even wrote out an agreement, signed the agreement, and gave it to her. Now, and then he was paying. I will give him credit for this. I don't really want to give him credit for shit, but hold on, wait. I want to pull this up. Ooh, hold on. I need y'all to see this. There we go. So he wants to, here we go. He wants to, basically, he's going to show up. He's going to be like, oh, Your Honor, I shouldn't have to do that. Now, like I said, he was paying $2,200 for both kids. I want to put this in context for you. What's his name? Tyrese in the same state in Georgia was paying $3,500 for one kid, even though he made $275,000 per month. So Christian, with a net worth of $6 million, is only paying $2,200 for two kids. That's basically $1,100 per child per month. And then he did that for approximately 4 months. And then the child's mother in the live, she stated that he said in June, he ain't got it. Here's what I wanted. So then I asked, well, okay, he didn't have it. Well, what does he have? Because the kids still have to eat. He told me something. She said, nothing. He's just given nothing since June, according to the mother of the children. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Even when I was in college, I had a boyfriend. He was real broke. And it was Valentine's Day. And I will never forget. He wanted to take me on a date. Do you know what this man did? Because he loved me. He put me in his car. He drove me to the projects. He found a crackhead selling food stamps. Okay. He bought some food stamps from that crackhead, took me to the store, bought some groceries with those, illegal food stamps. It's not illegal, but that's not my business. And then he went home and he cooked me. He made me steaks, all kind of good stuff with the crackhead's food stamps. My point is, Christian, you couldn't even go down there. You're a scammer. You went to prison. I know you know people to sell food stamps. Go up there, get your baby some food stamps. You can go buy some food stamps for these kids and then give it to their mama, at least something to tend to the kids. Like, be creative here. But because how is it that in June you don't have anything, not 500, not 200, not 100 for child support, okay? But you can have a whole Parisian wedding in September. Really? You can have an entire wedding in September in a whole nother country and all grandiose. If you saw them pictures, this man was dressed up like a black Liberace, okay? Liberace is this flamboyantly gay singer, okay? This man had shoulder pads on. I'm talking about Christian, not Liberace. But Liberace had them too. Christian had on shoulder pads and a bedazzled blouse. It was this white bedazzled blouse. Y'all Google it. You can Google the wedding photos, okay? This man was in there shimmering and shiny in his wedding. He put the money towards that blouse that he could have put toward child support, that he could have put towards ensuring that the children, yes, his suit was bedazzled. That's what I'm saying. There was rhinestones everywhere up in there. He had more rhinestones than I've had on any blazer that I've ever worn. I mean, that blouse was blousing. It was flamboyant. Y'all hit that like button. Yeah, Donna says, I don't know why people are not hitting the like button. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is how do you justify going on national television, telling people you're worth $6 million, and then saying, I ain't got it for nothing? Okay. Let's say I believe you. Let's say it's true. You could have gone to a grocery store and come up with some Pampers. Mind you, today the children are 3 and 2 years old. 3 and 2 years old. You could have come up with Pampers. You could have come up with some food. Bring groceries. Bring something. Yes. So someone said, she married a scammer deadbeat. Yes. Kim said, my legal bestie is on the case and keep it real. Thank you. I really appreciate it. See, Danny, I'm not dealing with a man who doesn't take care of his seeds. It's a special kind of woman who does, though. It's a special kind of woman who does. So he's either lying to Jennifer about this or she doesn't care. I hope he's lying to her about this, but I bet he'll show up in court on Monday with an attorney. And who you think finna pay for that attorney? Probably Miss Jennifer. Probably Miss Jennifer, because the attorney that they used to send me a cease and desist letter was allegedly an attorney that Jennifer has previously used. So that's how I know Miss Jennifer is likely taking the bill, paying the bill for are they still in Paris? No, they're not in Paris. They are back. They did marry. So remember, so his prison sentence, I said 30 days. It was like expounded over 30 days. He was sentenced to 15 days over the course of 30 days. And he basically went in for like 3 or 4 days. Then he was allowed to go to the wedding. And then he came back from the wedding. He came back from the wedding like on the 24th is what the court order required. He came back from the wedding and then he had to do the rest of his time. Keep in mind those dates. He was ordered back by the 24th of September. Keep in mind those dates. So he checked himself back in like on the 24th. We're going to get to those dates. Oh, yes. And while you guys are here, oh no. All right. Don't forget, you can go to my website, SymoneRedwine.com. You can get my book, Background Checks 101, the guide to finding out who the heck you're really dealing with, beginner's guide to discovering who the heck you're really dealing with. You can also book a consultation with me. Consultations start at only $149 for 30 minutes. I help people with legal strategies throughout the nation. Now, while my primary bread and butter currently is car accidents, if you're in a car accident throughout the nation, hit by an 18-wheeler and wrongful death, I also strategize on family law matters, consumer law matters, medical malpractice, employment, etc. So don't forget to check me out on that website, on my website there. But yes, so it is an abandonment case. And going back to the case, see, you guys are asking great questions. C. Griffin has said, how can he pay restitution to be able to go to his wedding? So what happened was he paid off the restitution. And again, the restitution was confirmed by his own lawyer to be $12,500. $12,500. In that, he had to pay that in order to get the travel pass. I said pass. So that's basically how he was able to do that. Now, nowhere has a good question. Did they legally get married? I have seen nowhere that there is a wedding, a marriage certificate. I've not seen one. In the way that Jennifer and Christian roll, I believe that there was one, she would have been posted it because she likes, to prove people wrong and, show them that, her man is not a scammer. And So I think if there were one, we would have been seen it. Maybe they're going to get married later. I don't know. Maybe they don't have the copy yet. I don't know. But I feel like when you get, also, I feel like we would have seen pictures, right? They love a good video. They love a photo op. So y'all got pictures of everything. But like so many people, when you go down to the courthouse and you sign the wedding certificate, the marriage certificate, correction, people take pictures of that. It's a photo op thing. We ain't seen nothing from them. So I don't know that they're legally married at all. Miss Lady, good evening. He was Shimmer. Listen, Shimmer. Okay. Christian Gold was shimmering at his wedding. He was shimmering in a shiny blouse to wear. Everyone could see him, but he was doing all of that. He was doing everything but tending to his kids. So now he's got to go to court Monday, answer to the judge, and answer as to why is it that he has not seen or supported his children in 30 days. Now, I want to share this clip with you. Here we go. I want to share this really good clip for you, and then I'm going to break it down. We're going to do the legal, and then there's a second legal matter regarding Christian. So don't go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Hit that like. All right. I want you to see this clip. This is relevant to Christian's case. Because remember, the baby mom, she stated in the live that he has been dodging service for the child support matter for over a year. And I'm just like, how were you not able to serve him? Especially when he was in jail, you should have been able to get him served. He was served with respect to the abandonment petition, but he still has not been served for the child support stuff. I believe it was in part because this guy signed and executed, he drafted an agreement that said he was going to pay $2,200 a month. So he probably doesn't want to go to court and have to deal with these issues. Because guess what happens? Y'all, if you go back, take a look at the Tyrese video that I did, and you will see in there that Tyrese had to submit his gross income and all monthly information. Christian don't want to have to do that, because he's either going to have to show how much money he made, and now his victims are going to go for everything they're entitled. And I'm going to make sure I talk about that. His victims are going to go for everything they're entitled to, or he's going to have to show he don't got no money. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. And that he was a bold-faced lie, because Georgia requires, whether you are married, whether you are single, you must submit your income and an itemization to the court in order for child support to be set. Somebody said, Nazareth said, I never heard of a broke scammer. Did that wedding check clear yet? Good question. So I heard that they were supposed to have a wedding special and then it didn't happen. I kind of believe that's probably true, that it didn't happen, because remember when I was in that courtroom, there was no one recording for a television show. I even checked the court docket. If you want to get permission to record, that's on the docket. There was no VH1, MTV, no one like that. The only other person, there's like one other influencer they got permission to record that day, aside from myself. But and so that's what makes me think they did not and have not sold the wedding. No, maybe they were going to sell it after the fact once he actually got permission. But I would think if you're doing a wedding special, what better plot than, are we going to even have a wedding because my man got to go to jail because he done whipped up on this lady? I don't know. Seems strange to me. No, I want to show you this clip real quick. This is a clip. I love this lady. So she goes by the breakup lawyer. She is a celebrity lawyer in Georgia. One of her many clients is actually Neo's ex-wife, Crystal. She got her a very fair and generous settlement when she was leaving Neo. So she's amazing. I want you to see and hear this very interesting clip that's relevant. It's on unmarried fathers. Here we go.
Y'all, it's the breakup lawyer, Atlanta's favorite divorce attorney. And if you're an unmarried father, you need to hear this. Let's get into it. Did you know that in the state of Georgia, if you have children and you are not married, you have no legal rights to your children? You heard what I said. If you're a father in the state of Georgia and you are not married at the time you have children, you have no legal rights to those children. It doesn't matter that you signed the birth certificate, and it doesn't matter that you pay child support until you file what's called a legitimation petition in the county that your children's moms live in. Then you do not have any legal access or rights to those children outside of what she allows you to have. It doesn't matter that you pay child support. She can go down to the court and file child support against you, and you'll be ordered to support those children if they're found to be biologically yours. But until you file a legitimation petition, she is allowed to collect child support and not give you any access to the children. If you need help in this situation, or you know someone else who does, let me know.
All right.
What's up?
Love it. There we go. Hold on. There we go. So I thought that was very interesting. So anyway, to sum it up, here's what I believe is going to happen Monday at the abandonment hearing. He's going to show up, because if he doesn't show up, there's going to be a warrant issued for his arrest. And Jennifer is sick of him getting arrested. Okay. She's sick of it. She's sick of going up to that jailhouse. Now, the question is going to be, is Jennifer going to show up for this one? Is she going? And what is her outfit going to be? Are you going to show up for your husband's abandonment hearing where he abandoned his babies? That's classy. That's real classy. But number two, I believe he's going to attend and he's going to say, hey, I'm not the legitimate father under the laws of Georgia, Your Honor. So I should not be held to have abandoned my kids. No, I haven't seen them in 30 days. And no, I haven't supported them. But Your Honor, there's no court order. Well, what I think that the baby mom should do, if the baby mom was my client, I say, first of all, right then and there, you need to ask the judge to have him accept service, because he's been dodging service for over a year. And that has been part of why that the child support case hasn't proceeded. But then secondly, girl, you better get a lawyer. You wouldn't have been going through any of this if you have a lawyer. And the breakup lawyer, she's amazing. And she actually, lawyers like her. So many people think, oh, I got to come up with this huge initial retainer. You might, it depends on your facts. But Brittany, which is her first name, Brittany actually offers payment plans. What she does is she works with a third-party company. That third-party company, you know, in the same way you'd apply for a credit card, you can apply there, and then that you make payments to that third-party company, and then Brittany upfront gets the retainer and gets to work for you. Attorneys like Brittany do that. So I don't want anybody to think that paying for a lawyer is out of their reach, because you either pay now or you pay forever. And if his kid's mom would have been able to do that a year ago, she would have been a lot further along. We would have been seasoned assets, baby. He could have been locked up like Tyrese. We could have had some action. Up, we've got over 2,000 in the chat, but we've only got 600 likes. Hit that like. I need you to hit that like. And then I'm going to need some of y'all to hit this. I'm going to need some of y'all to tap this little cash app, tap the collection plate, because we got to get real serious with the second one, with the second legal issue. I'm about to get into it. So there's two issues with Christian Gold. Previously, I addressed the issue of he has been charged with abandonment of his children, and I broke down how that works out. Secondly, we've still got these victims out here. Now, if you'd like to help the victims, after this, the victims are starting a GoFundMe. If you'd like to help the victims of the alleged Ponzi scheme, as I've broken down in prior videos, what's going on is they have someone that wants to take their case, but that attorney needs a retainer. So I believe the initial goal is around $10,000 to help them get motion with this attorney. And so if we could help them do that, again, at the time I started this video, that link wasn't quite ready. I'm going to add it to the description. Let's help these victims get justice in a civil case. Okay. There's some people are like, oh, should he go to jail for this? At the end of the day, these people want their money back. Him going to jail doesn't get them their money back. We want to get these people their money back. So I want to mention that. And then next. So the second legal issue, again, you can go to my website. Hold on. Wait. One more time before I get into that. You can go to my website, SymoneRedwine.com, book a consultation with me. They start at $149. You can also purchase my book at the top of the page, which is Background Checks 101, Beginner's Guide to Discovering Who the Heck You're Really Dealing With. So the second legal issue is many people have asked, oh, has Jennifer sued you, Symone? I saw she posted something to her story. Well, she hasn't, but Christian has. Woo! And we're going to break it down right here, right now. Let's get those likes up. We're going to go through this stupid ass lawsuit that he's filed against me. Correction. It's not a lawsuit. Christian has actually filed with the bar to get me disbarred by the state of Texas. He wants the state of Texas to disbar me as a lawyer. So you know what this means. War, bitch! War! Excuse me. War. Y'all know I don't cuss on this channel. War, B. That's what it means. It means now you thought I was annoying. I am about to be the hemorrhoid in your anus. And I know that anus gets a lot of action because we all have our questions about you, and you know what I mean. I am about to be that booger in your eye. I'm about to be pink eye. I'm about to be all of the ailments you probably caught when you were in jail. But yes, he has filed. So we're gonna get that on the screen. We're gonna get that on the screen here. So Mr. Gold has filed with the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel for the State Bar of Texas to get me disbarred. Now, one thing about a man who's had too much time in prison is he really feels like he is a jailbird lawyer, jailbird millionaire. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. If you could hit that collection plate, it would be helpful, because I'm now going to have to hire an attorney to defend this and or spend about 10 hours collecting all my evidence for this. Someone says, did Jennifer really marry him? They had a ceremony, so we don't know. But I'm going to do this, and I'm going to beat the living daylights out of him legally in court, litigation-wise. Now, first I want to tell you, here's how a bar dispute works. He submits his claims. I get to rebut them. And then in doing so, you have to combine your evidence and all of that. And so we're going to go page by page, y'all. I did a little redacting only of like addresses and things like that. We're going to go page by page because I need y'all to read this. This man, this criminal, this felon, yeah, I'm calling him this jailbird, wants me disbarred. So here's the thing about me. Somebody said Jennifer got money, make her pay it for him. Oh, I sure will. Oh, you know. Jennifer, I'm your worst nightmare. When I'm done with you, Jennifer, I may even put a lien on that little Cobb County townhouse of yours. I know where you're located. I know where to put that lien. You know, I own a title company, Experience Title. If you have a closing in the state of Texas, contact us. Reach out 214-575-8300. Yeah. Oh my gosh, nowhere. Is this cheaper than suing you? It is, because he doesn't have to hire a lawyer. See, the lawyer that he had send me a cease and desist letter was about $1,500 an hour. And this is free. This is free. And I'm going to direct you to something. So I'm so glad that you asked that. So we're going to go page by page looking at this little foolishness. Here we go. So here's the first page, or the second page rather. This is him. And I'm looking through this, and it's got, you know, this is who is filing it, him, his employer, Gold Reserve Inc., self-employed. The person who, you know, if the bar can't get in touch with him, who can they call? Jennifer. Okay. Who is it he wants to file against? Me. And then they ask him, you know, were you a client? Because generally it's clients that file these, not third-party people. Now, mind you, this ain't my first fucking rodeo. Sorry for the Christians. Sorry. This is not my first rodeo. If you remember, I was on a TV show called Ready to Love, and I did a background check on a snot-nosed girl named Jeffrey. Now, Jeffrey bothered me because Jeffrey called me some names and made some lies, and then I did a background check on Jeffrey and revealed all of her lies. Oh, by the way, tomorrow morning, check me at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. Myself and Jesse Wu are going to be doing an episode where we do a background check on Tyler from Love is Blind. Check that out. But with the girl, the little snot-nosed girl, Jeffrey was lying about a plethora of things. And basically, I did the background check. I found it. Well, Jeffrey was talking about she was going to sue me, this and that. First of all, you can't sue me. You don't have any money. I know you don't have any money because in the documents that I pulled up, you said you only make like $3,000 a month. So what are they going to sue me with, stupid? But further than that, when she was unable to, I guess, find a lawyer to sue me because I done nothing wrong, she then filed a complaint with the bar, just like this stupid one. And it was dismissed. And the bar sent me a letter talking about how stupid it was. So I'm used to stupid people filing stupid-ish and rebutting it. So here we go. All right. So then on this page here, let me get bigger. This is just NA. It's like if you hired the attorney. He didn't hire me, so it's not applicable. All right. Are you currently represented by an attorney? Yes. And he gives his attorney. This is the $1,500 an hour. Here's what's interesting. Most people either hire an attorney or file a bar complaint. And if you're going to file this, if anything, you'd want your attorney to fill this out, not you, because you got to make sure that whatever your allegations sync up. So I found it interesting that Christian completed this himself, not the attorney. All right. So all of this is just not applicable. So here we go. Here is the account. I'm going to read it for you guys. Now, you know how I be reading. I read with feeling, and I'm going to do it in his sassy little voice. Attorney Symone Redwine has went online and harassed not only me, but has harassed my wife, Jennifer Williams. Countless amounts of times, multiple degrading videos were posted on this attorney's YouTube channel. Girl, is that legal? We've had to hire legal counsel to file a cease and desist letter to be sent directly to Symone Redwine in hopes of her stopping her attacks on us both. She has made multiple false allegations. She has degraded our character online. She has posted my physical address. I have not. She has also contacted my probation officer with intentions of getting me in trouble. This attorney has also shown up to my court date for a probation revocation hearing and made multiple attempts to ruin my personal life and also my company. I am filing this complaint or grievance in hopes she will be disciplined and or disbarred for her behavior. Because, you know, he probably worked his little neck in one of those blouses for that neck because he wrote that. Now, references of harassment. This is the elaboration. All right. Are you staying with me? Hold on. Let me check the chat. Y'all all right over there? Hit okay. Yeah. Oh, somebody hit me a super chat. Thank you. Oh, we've got new members. Yes. Monique Griffin. Welcome. I beat it. Awesome. Beryl. Thank you. Wait, if you want to join, you just go under the membership tab on my channel. There's one that says membership. You can click there and you click join. It starts like $4.99. Tiffany, welcome. DNB, Gigi. Megan makes sense. And you gave me some money. Thank you guys. Now I don't have to sell Chocha because I was certainly thinking about it because this is definitely going to put a damper in my income for the month. Having to defend this bull. Trisha, thank you so much, honey. All right. Yes, somebody said it's a blouse for me. Wait. Oh, Nazareth spoke about the handwriting. Hold on. So, and some people have asked like how you could send a super chat if you're watching from YouTube. In the same box where you would type your comment on YouTube, to the left is like a $sign. If you click that, you can make a super chat there. Now we're gonna go through, guys, each of the instances of harassment he's referring to, and then Professor Redwine, which I am. I'm an actual law school professor. Professor Redwine is going to explain to you why this man is stupid. Here we go. Hey, Vanessa, I see you in the chat, boo. No, the restitution was $12,500, honey. All right, so the first allegation is, first, wait, I'm going to just go back to something he said in this stupid little letter. Attacks on us both. She posted his physical dress. No, I did not. The document that was posted is not it was the order, whatever the restitution order was, that was not his address. So no, nobody has. But also, here's what's most important. When I received the cease and desist letter, I actually went over that with you guys. Thank you so much, Aisha, for the super chat. I went over that with you guys. And as I have said in my lives, I said, hey, Christian, if anything is wrong, let me know, or have your lawyer let me know. I am happy to make corrections because what we don't do over here is disinformation. I am fallible. I can be wrong, and I am happy to correct myself. I said, if anything is incorrect or wrong, let me know so that I can make those corrections. Specifically, when his lawyer, I've said that in the video, when his lawyer sent me the cease and desist, I wrote back. I said, thank you for responding, as in responding to the video where I said, hey, if anything's wrong, let me know. Because with the cease and desist, the only thing you have to stop doing is being incorrect. You can talk about somebody all you want. Nobody can say, literally, how we say, keep my name out your mouth. That ain't a thing. That is not a thing. You literally cannot go to court and force somebody to stop talking about you. Ask Kevin Hart. When Kevin Hart's former assistant, went on Tasha K, Kevin Hart filed a lawsuit. During the lawsuit, while it was pending, Kevin Hart filed a motion to order the court to enjoin, stop Tasha K from talking about Kevin Hart while the lawsuit was going. The court said, no, you cannot do that because that is what's called a prior restraint on future speech, meaning maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe what they're saying does not violate the amendment, but that's why we have free speech. So what he tried to do in the cease and desist was to tell me I can't talk about him anymore. Here's the problem. I represent victims. So in the same way that Diddy, the victims of Diddy and their lawyers get to go on television and say what they want, call Diddy what they believe he is, call him assaulter and those different things, I am able to say the same things because I've actually diligently reviewed the evidence. Keep in mind, I've had over 50 people reach out to me for help against this creep. So fuck you. You're not going to silence me or keep me from telling the truth on what you're doing. If you don't want us to talk about it, don't do it. Let me proceed. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to cuss. My mom's going to see that. All right, so here we go. Here is the allegations, references. Now look at this handwriting. I said, oh my God, this is Jennifer. Jennifer wrote this. I said, Jennifer, you really sat here and did this? Look how pretty that handwriting is. That's some pretty handwriting. Then I looked at the date and I thought to myself, who the hell handwrites in this day and age? Girl, this wasn't written by Jennifer. This was written by Christian while he was sitting in his jail cell bored. If you look at the date at the top, I'm going to make this bigger. At the top, 9/26/2024. That's a fax machine. This mofo really sat in his little jail cell, got his little commissary together, got him some paper and some pens, and sat here and hand wrote this little thing about me. You ain't got nothing better to do. Don't you got a Quran or a Bible, or I don't know what Jewish people read, but any of the above? You need Jesus, or you need Allah or Muhammad or whoever else. Jehovah's Witness. You need all of these people. Making me said, Lord, he got to rile up. I'm all riled up. I am. So y'all, I just want you to know, this was not Jennifer writing this. This is this man from his jail cell, which is why it's in this pretty little penmanship. Everything about this man is pretty, from the Liberace blouses that he wore to his wedding to the shoulder pads. It's all so damn pretty. All right, so here are the allegations. Number one, let me come back to this version of it. All right, number one, it was Jennifer Williams scammed again, fiance exposed. Symone Redwine makes false allegations that I scammed my wife out of $250,000. Sir, you sat up there and told that lady your restitution was $250,000. I simply provided proof that it was $12,500, and then I asked the question to the audience. I said, guys, do you think he scammed Jennifer, or that he and Jennifer are scamming the audience by knowing this is not true? I believe to this day, Jennifer still thinks it was $250, because either she can't read or she wants to be slow, and you have every right to be slow. You don't have to be fast. You can be as slow as you want to be. And I believe it was because, this is my opinion, I believe the only reason the two of them would be so adamant that it was $250, the only way you want restitution to be higher is if somebody helped you pay it. So if somebody gave you money towards $250, you're supposed to be a $6 million man. You shouldn't be having a fundraise, have a potluck for $12,500. Oh, we got less than 1,000 likes, guys, and we got over 2,800 people in here. So number one, and that's what I did. Number two, again, y'all, what I'm going through is Christian Gold has now filed documents with the state of Texas to get me disbarred. And this is what he wrote in his humble little jail cell. He's handwritten this petition to the state of Texas to get my license, to get me disbarred. And so if you pass in the collection plate, if you want to tap up my little Cash App, it's here, Miss Redwine, MISS Redwine. The R does not have to be capital. The second thing he says is that I posted, victims of Jennifer Williams' fiance, Christian Gold, speaks out about his scam. It says, based on Symone's allegations about me scamming my wife, she then begins to reach out to my clients to make them, hold on, make this bigger. It says, okay, based on Symone's allegations about me scamming my wife, she then begins to reach out to my clients to make them believe they have been scammed. Also stating that I am running a Ponzi scheme, and also stated that my wife is an accomplice to my Ponzi scheme. First of all, you don't even know what a Ponzi scheme is, because if you knew what one is, you probably wouldn't have ran one. Number one. Number two, I didn't reach out to not nary one of your clients. See, the thing is, your clients are smarter than you. So there was a client that watched my live and realized she had already been complaining about you not paying her. When she watched the live, she realized for the first time she was not the only person that was probably not getting paid. And then the calls started coming in like roaches on a Houston rainy night. Okay? Buku calls. So many calls, I could not help everyone. So I didn't solicit anybody. And some of your clients actually paid me a consultation fee. So I am going to supply all of that to the bar, little stupid. Number three, Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives Fiance has a warrant for his arrest, streamed a month ago. She mentioned that she would contact my probation officer and also posted my warrant on her YouTube and Instagram platforms, which shows my address. Again, if this was a problem, when I asked your lawyers what it was they want me to take down and be specific so that I could do so, you should have said it, stupid. Second of all, that wasn't your address, you damn liar. It wasn't your address, because I did a background check on you and it wasn't your address. It might have been your address 15 years ago, but you literally don't live there. You live in Jennifer's house because you can't get your own because your credit is piss poor, stupid. Number 4, basketball wives wedding canceled. Judge blocks Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold wedding. Symone Redwine continued to post videos on the judge of my probation violation hearing that had not yet happened, stating false information on the judge's decision to not allow me to travel to Paris, France to get married based off me having an upcoming hearing for probation violation, travel permit. Sir, I don't know what that means, but you probably should have finished high school because that sentence didn't flow and doesn't make sense. Oh, I also want to make clear when he says in number 3, she mentioned she would contact my probation officer. Bitch, I'm a lawyer. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. To literally inform the probation officer about all of your victims. I also filed it on the docket. I also submitted it to the court. Now what? And now the feds are investigating you. Now what? Want to talk about that? Because see, this is not what he didn't tell the bar. He acts like I am just a random crazy lady from Instagram, a crazy lady from the internet who is just being annoying. But here's the thing. Whether I'm a lawyer or not, none of these things are unlawful. Not one, which is not one of them. All of this information is public information. I have no private information on this man. Nothing. And this information is largely things that victims and other people have brought to me. Number 5, exclusive scamming video. Jennifer Williams' fiance, Christian Gold, scams on Zoom. Oh, I also encourage you guys, take a look at these videos. They're actually quite good. In the video, it says she continued to attack me and also my company, coercing victims of my investment group to speak out about my alleged Ponzi scheme, which caused my company to suffer and fork out thousands of dollars for settlement agreements with victims. All right, I want you to hear that. Forcing me to fork out thousands of dollars for settlement agreements with my victims. Here's stupid. Here's the thing. I never told anybody about the settlement agreements that I negotiated for free for many of your victims. And there were victims that paid me to negotiate settlements. Okay. I never talked about that because I wanted to keep that private for you. But now that you have made it public, bitch, it's on. So here's what he's doing, guys. He is actually, for some people, because he knows he was wrong. He knows he misled people. Let me tell you, in that Zoom clip, he literally tells people that if you give him like $2,500, he's going to grow it to 2.5 million or some dumb stuff like that. I think it's $4,000. You're going to have 2.5 million by the end of the year. Those are the kind of lies. That's a lie. Nobody needs a calculator to figure that out, okay? You are a stupid person. You're a stupid person. You're a liar and a scammer. And now I don't even have to add alleged. This is absolutely my opinion. And this is why I'm about to whoop your tail legally through the courts. I'm not putting my hands on you because it won't hurt. I know you're used to fighting. I know you're used to squabbing, with your little friends. But I'm not putting my hands on you. Why would I do that? I know that. You're bigger than me. You're actually a man, technically. Yeah. In the video, if you watch that video, this man is telling people things such as, you give him 4,000, he's going to give you 2.5 million. Yeah. All of this is nuts. They don't need me. And I didn't say a single word in that video. All I did was just posted it. And I had multiple videos. You know what? Now you don't piss me off. I might post some of the other videos that I have as well. Because the audience should be able to decide for themselves. It's an astronomical amount, his favorite word. He does love that word. But yes, it says that he settled. Here's the other thing. You settle when you're wrong. The other thing he's done is he's gotten clients to sign these settlement agreements. And for many people, he is not giving them their money. Alteria is still waiting for her coins. So hush. He ain't paid his kids. He ain't took care of his kids. He hasn't taken care of his clients. So I don't need to go and solicit your clients and tell them not to use you. When people were made promises like, I'm giving you 4,000 and you're going to give me 1.2, and they haven't even gotten their 4,000 back on their own, they talk amongst themselves. Y'all, here's what he's really upset about. He wants to silence me because when I spoke to the victims, everybody thought it was just them until we covered it on this channel. That's when they were like, whoa, there's more. There were over 22 complaints submitted to the FBI. There is an FBI investigator assigned to this matter. He is assigned to this case. So, Christian, you can try and shut me up all that you want, but you can't shut up the FBI, boo-boo. And you cannot shut up a civil case. The other thing, the link, and I'm going to add a link below. The victims wanted to start a GoFundMe. They found a civil attorney that's willing to take the case, but they have to put down a retainer amount. So it's going to be 5 figures, 5-figure retainer. So it's not going to be cheap. So let's help them as well. Now he's still dumb. He's dumb. We're not done with the stupidity. There's more. It's still stupid. Number 5. The Zoom. And then we got number 6, Christian Gold's baby mama tells all. Jennifer Williams' stepkids on food stamps. Because they absolutely were. It says, she did a live video stream with the mother of my 2 children that completely degraded my character as a person and as a father. This video clearly shows harassment on her YouTube platform. So you still are not paying for your kids. So the only thing that's degrading is the way that you treat your children. Number 7. Hearing live stream and commentary, Christian Gold sentenced to 30 days before Basketball Wives' wedding. Symone decided to get on a flight, sure did, to attend my court hearing, sure did, and recorded my arrest, stating that I was being sentenced to 30 days and I was only in fact sentenced to 15 days to serve and was also able to attend my wedding. This also shows clear harassment and her motive to continue using this scenario for clickbait and monetary gain on her YouTube channel. So let me get this straight. I think we all know any blogger, like there's buku bloggers ran the same story. So what you're saying is because I'm a lawyer, I can't, you sound stupid. Or also, let's not forget, I submitted documentation from the court on behalf of your victims. Your victims did not want you to go to the wedding because they were concerned that they would never get paid, that you would stay over there and not bring them their money back. So not only did I have a First Amendment right to cover this, I had a legal obligation to do so. So shut up. All right, then this is him signing again. So he signed it on the 24th. Or whatever, but it got faxed, as you see. I think it's a jail fax number 2. This little man. Okay, and then this is the cease and desist letter. I'm just going to go over this quickly with you guys. This is my firm represents Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold. Right, because Jennifer paid for the lawyer, probably. Regarding legal issues arising out of several defamatory statements made by you, namely and by way of example only in social media posts and YouTube videos, retrievable on the internet publicly via these URLs. Now, I can guarantee this man did not actually watch these videos because as you'll see, the rest of the letter does not speak specifically to anything. It says, I'm writing this letter to inform you that you're hereby immediately directed to cease and desist from posting, publishing, distributing, or otherwise disseminating any false, misleading, disparaging, or other defamatory statements, information, or other materials or concerns concerning Miss Jennifer Williams and or Christian Walden Gold. That is not his name. He has not had an approved name change either. By way of example, through any form of social media platform or any public statements or forum that allows for public statements, including without limitation, registering a domain name that contains our clients or their affiliates or their trademarks or otherwise through communication. I don't care about y'all enough to go buy a domain name. I literally don't care enough to pay 99 cents towards y'all stupid behinds. You are directed to cease and desist from any direct or indirect communication or correspondence. I've never communicated with y'all and don't care to. Jennifer, I don't want to hear her voice. Oh my God. Like, Christian, seriously, I'm not calling her. And I don't want to talk to his little sassy pants either. It says, don't know correspondence or contact Miss Williams or Christian Gold or any of their employees, business partners, or customers or aforementioned individuals. I have never solicited a married client. Every one of them contacted my office. Stupid. Be advised that your failure to cease and desist, the conduct outlined in this letter, will lead Miss Williams and Mr. Gold to pursuing all available rights and remedies against you, including but not limited to declaratory relief, equitable and all available damages, attorney's fees. Rest assured, if we're required to seek court intervention, the recourse we seek will be complete. This letter serves as a formal demand for a request for correction, clarification, or retraction under Texas code. I literally wrote back and said, what is it that I can't correct something I don't know is wrong. And y'all never told me what I said was wrong. This little jailhouse petition that you done wrote here, this little jailhouse motion, is the first time I heard that you wanted certain corrections. Guess what? Those corrections have already made. Like where I said in the video that was 30 days, I corrected it that it was 15 in the thumbnail, stupid. All right. And then it says, furthermore, if you fail to retract or correct, I would be happy to correct anything that's incorrect. The problem is y'all have not identified that. So this is ridiculous. This is patently ridiculous. And this is why I'm not going to let, there we go. I'm not going to let a criminal sit up there and silence me and my ability to help actual. Now, mind you, I'm helping these people pro bono. I'm not getting anything out of this. So I really want to say suck a D because I'm sure he's done that before. But I'm not going to say that because that would be unprofessional. Oh, yeah. Make sure to submit the aunt rant about you. Oh, yeah. The aunt is definitely. Oh, where are their lawyers? It says no lawyer would have taken this on. See, that's the thing. Mr. Sassy Pants drafted this jailhouse motion from the comfort of his bunk. Okay. Because the lawyer didn't. That's why it was in his handwriting. I actually, at one point, I was like, ooh, there's some venom here. I thought that maybe Auntie wrote it because it's such pretty little handwriting. No. That pretty little handwriting is his. Apparently, he used to take a penmanship course growing up. So that's one of the things that I learned. He took a penmanship course as a little boy. That's why he writes like a grown woman. Does him using a false name make that void? Good question. No, it doesn't make it void. Like I know generally who he is talking about. It says, so good, Miss Redwine. I pray your channel will explode. Thank you. You deserve it. Y'all hit that subscribe. I really want to try to hit before the end of this month, which not many days left. I want to try to hit 40,000 subscribers. So I was about 200 short at the beginning of this live. Sherry Kennedy said, you can't take me tonight. He wants me disbarred because he's mad and doesn't know the price people pay to go to school and earn money the right way. So aggravating. It is aggravating. Imagine going after a Cornell trained JD with a convict degree. Oh, yeah. And I know he's going to be mad that I put this on the screen with his pretty little penmanship. Yes, that's right. Correct. Shoulder pads and sassy pants. Shoulder pads and sassy pants. Christian and Jennifer, slow and slower. Well, why is this fool continuously embarrassing himself? I want to know. I don't know if Jennifer actually knew he did this because you have poked the gosh darn bear. You poked the bear. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Thank you for the super chats, Carrie. It says take everything, even his shimmering blouse. I want that blouse. That blouse is going to be mine. Khadijah says, I'm too funny. Thank you, Khadijah. Ooh, $20 makes me holla. Thank you so much. Always a lady. I got him really money for baby. I'm so too through. Oh, how it pays to be educated. Tell him, Symone. Thank you, Kara. Sunshine says, thank you. This is so good. Please tell me how I can join as a member. Okay, you're going to go so on YouTube, you go to the channel page, and on the channel page, one of the tabs is community. And if one of the moderators can drop the link to join the membership, if you can, in the chat, that would help too. Susie Q, thank you for joining. Yeah, y'all. These people, he's really trying me. Am I going to court? I'm not going to go to the hearing on Monday. No, because I know how that one's going to go. It's really procedural. And in this case, because the judge has not yet ordered a dollar amount for child support, that it's unlikely that anything eventful is going to happen. They're probably going to tell her, hey, you have to serve him and proceed. So really what I want for her is I want her to be able to hire and retain an attorney to just get this child support set on this man, the $6 million man. Lord. Oh, also, guys, we want to help these victims get their civil attorney because guess what? a Georgia attorney that I spoke with that does civil law that does this exact kind stated that now that once the civil case is filed, they can, if any of the money was used to buy Jennifer anything, including the ring, they can start seizing Jennifer's assets. That's right. When these victims file their civil lawsuit, see, you can't control me, boo-boo. Now that you piss me off, I am going to ensure that I support the civil attorney. And it's going to look real crazy when they take your little shimmery blouse and then they get an order for Jennifer's ring and anything else. Jennifer, run. If you can't, if it's not too late. It's not too late, girl. Run. Because when we go, we're going for all. Actually, no, even if you run, it doesn't matter where you are. Any asset used with the victim's money can be seized. Heather said, I do like nice penmanship. Oh my gosh. Donna said they used to call sassy pants men, say he has a little gal in his knee. Oh my gosh. We need 1,000 more likes, guys. We've only got like 1.2 likes. 1.2 likes. That ain't enough. But yeah, Jennifer's got a liability there. So I will be keeping you guys posted. So in recap, Christian Gold has a hearing on Monday. It's a criminal court hearing for the abandonment of his children because he has not supported them in over 30 days or seen them. And that's what Georgia law says. Now, I anticipate, based on a technicality, nothing's going to happen to him, but hopefully he will finally get served with the child support case. And then that can get that moving and hopefully get the mom some money. But the second part of that is, yes, he has filed to get me disbarred from the state of Texas. So now I'm going to have to mollywop him legally. I'm going to have to mollywop him legally. I'm going to have to file certain documents. So it's going to take a lot of my time. So I appreciate those who sent super chats. If you want to hit up my Cash App, put a little something in the collection plate. It's going to take me at least 10 hours and or hire a attorney to do this, but you're not going to silence me. I feel like this is important, just not just for me, for other YouTubers, because I know that they go after us all the time. And at the end of the day, if we're telling the truth, the only time people like this come after you is when you're right, when you're telling the truth, and when more victims are coming out and seeking justice. He said himself, he has had to settle with most of it. You don't settle unless you know you are exposed to potential liability. Here, he knows he owes these people money. And I believe Jennifer was like, hey, Jennifer still thinks this man has money for whatever reason. I don't know which way. I don't know. Bless her little tink tink. She thinks he has money. So Jennifer's probably over here like, hey, settle this, blah, blah, blah. That's right, Sonia. Truth is not defamation. Also, under the defamation statute, the standard is substantially true. So how he's like, oh, well, she said I got 30 days, but it was 15. Bitch, that's substantially true. It was over the course of 30 days because you got locked up, got to go to your wedding for 15 days, and you had to come back and serve the rest of the 15. Count it up. Count it up. She deserves so much better. Yes, I agree. Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm probably going to break off the second half where I just break down the bar complaint that he filed to get me disbarred. I'll probably make that a second video. So if you're on the channel and you're like, oh, I've already seen this, it's because I'm just making it shorter, make it easier for people to watch. But thank you guys so much. Drop down below in the comments what other topics you want to see me cover. I'm back on it. So about every other day, I drop a video with legal hot topics, etc., etc. Thank you guys. Pray for me. Because like I said, Jennifer, I tried to spare you. Now you've put me in a predicament where I got to mollywop your husband. And if you end up being basically being impacted by this, blame your stupid ass man. Blame your foolish man. Blame him. Because when you marry stupid, you get stupid, and stupid things happen to your life. That's your fault. Have a great day. Stay blessed to everybody except for Christian and Jennifer. Amen. Love y'all.